Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive, everyone. We're pulling back the layers on a really captivating baseball clash that went down just yesterday.
Yeah, it was something else.
And we're not here to just, tell you the final score, Blue Jays edging out the Red Sox 5-4.
Right.
Our mission for you today is more about dissecting the strategic calls, those moments of individual brilliance, and kind of the story behind the score. We want you to really get the surprising facts and crucial insights from this pretty exhilarating matchup.
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how this game became just a masterclass in contrasting styles and sheer resilience, too.
Definitely.
From the very first pitch, it felt, well, less like just another game and more like a high-stakes chess match, you know?
Yeah, you could feel that tension.
Palpable tension, exactly.
Yeah.
And those individual moments that just kind of make you gasp. The Blue Jays, well, they came in known for that potent offense.
Right. Anchored by guys like Marco Rodriguez, who just consistently delivers.
He really does. And then on the other side, you've got the Red Sox. They're known for, like, gritty defense, that knack for timely hitting. They were clearly determined to grab a big road win.
And it started exactly how you'd think a tight game would, right? The first few innings were a genuine pitcher's duel. What made hitting so tough early on?
Well, you saw two pretty different approaches, but both were equally effective, really.
Okay.
For the Blue Jays, you had Alex Chen on the mound.
Yeah.
His pinpoint control was just remarkable. He wasn't overpowering guys, not really.
Uh-huh.
Instead, he was just hitting his spots, constantly painting the corners with that fastball, getting weak contact with a deceptive changeup, especially against the Sox power hitters.
So keeping their bats quiet that way.
Yeah, by just not giving them anything solid to drive.
And then matching him, maybe even exceeding him in some ways, was Sarah Lee for the Red Sox. Her composure.
Yeah.
Wow, that stood out. How did she handle that dangerous Jays lineup?
Well, Sarah Lee's strategy felt more about strategic pitch selection and just disrupting their timing.
Yeah.
She has this incredible ability to mix her pitches. That sinker diving away from righties, a sharp slider, it keeps hitters off balance, forces them to guess. And even when runners got on, she just seemed to lock in, really focus on getting ground balls. She avoided the big mistake, which is so crucial against a lineup like Toronto's.
Okay, so the scoring finally opens up. Third inning. And it's the Red Sox who break the deadlock. Solo shot by their leadoff hitter. That kind of early lead, even just one run, that's a big psychological boost, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That homer coming from a leadoff guy known for setting the tone, huge emotional lift.
Right.
It kind of confirmed their game plan was working, put immediate pressure on Chen. You felt the whole stadium kind of hold its breath, wondering how the Jays would respond.
And that response from the Blue Jays, it wasn't just swift, it felt decisive.
It really did.
Next half inning, bang, 2 RBI double, runners in scoring position. That immediate back and forth, that really set a dramatic tone, didn't it?
It did. That wasn't just a hit. It was like a statement. Getting 2 runs back right away, especially like that, it showcased their offensive resilience.
Yeah.
It signaled this wasn't going to be a runaway game. It created this dynamic, almost like a boxing match feel. Every punch met with a counterpunch.
So as the game moves into the middle innings, what really starts to stand out is the strategic depth from both managers. This wasn't just players executing anymore.
Wow.
It felt like the brains in the dugout were playing their own game of chess.
And that's where Coach Peterson for the Blue Jays really shined. His pitching changes were astute, really pivotal.
Like when?
Well, bringing in Leo Garcia, their lefty specialist, he brought him in specifically to face that tough left-handed hitter, the one who'd been just raking against righties all year.
Ah, okay. Good matchup move.
Exactly. Garcia's got that unique sidearm delivery, kind of neutralizes lefties.
Yeah.
Peterson clearly knew his data, played the matchup perfectly. It wasn't just textbook. It felt like a precision strike.
And Coach Davies for the Red Sox, he wasn't just sitting back either. He responded tactically. I remember seeing a pinch hitter, Thompson, their speedy utility guy, come in. What was the thinking there?
Well, Davies obviously recognized they needed a spark. Thompson, okay, he's not a power guy, but he's incredibly fast, high on base percentage.
Right.
Bringing him in there was a deliberate move, I think, to disrupt the Jays' rhythm.
Yeah.
Maybe get a fast runner on, force them to make a play.
Just put some pressure on.
Exactly. Even if he doesn't get a hit, a walk, an error, suddenly you've got this disruptive force on the bases. Makes the pitcher think about him, not just the batter.
And then, you know how some games just have that moment, that turning point? It felt like it arrived in the 7th. Score still tied. What happened there, and how did it just undeniably shift the momentum?
Yeah, this was where the game's energy truly pivoted.
Right.
The Red Sox had loaded the bases, 2 outs. Their big slugger steps up.
Okay, huge spot.
Huge. And he hits this towering fly ball, deep center. Looked gone. Like, no doubt, game-changing 3-run homer off the bat.
Oh, wow.
But then, out of nowhere, the Blue Jays center fielder, tracking it the whole way, dives full extension back towards the wall, makes this miraculous catch.
No way.
Just before hitting the wall. They showed replays later. He covered like almost 50 feet in under 3 seconds. It was unreal.
That changes everything.
Oh, it didn't just save runs. You could visibly see the air go out of the Red Sox dugout.
Yeah.
And it totally reignited the Blue Jays. Just a stunning athletic play, preserved the tie.
So then the late innings, naturally, the tension just ramps up even more. Every pitch felt heavy, didn't it?
Absolutely did. You felt the weight on every single one. The Blue Jays managed to grab the lead back in the 8th. And it was thanks to a truly clutch 2-out hit.
How'd that happen?
Well, it wasn't just any hit. Runners in scoring position, 2 outs, probably the highest leverage spot for a hitter. And their guy delivers a solid line drive to right, brings in 2 runs.
Big runs.
Huge.
Yeah.
But even with that lead, you knew it wasn't totally secure, not against this Red Sox team.
And sure enough, the Red Sox, in their final at-bats, they absolutely mount this spirited comeback attempt.
They really did.
They got runners on base, timely hits, aggressive running. I remember the tying run got to second base.
Yeah.
2 outs. The atmosphere, even just listening, it was electric. You felt that urgency.
It was palpable. They weren't giving up an inch. They had good hitters coming up, fouling off tough pitches, extending at bats, putting pressure on everyone.
Yeah.
That tying run on second, their cleanup hitter up. Incredible tension.
Yeah.
Really showed the Red Sox's fight. Never out of it.
And then the Blue Jays bring in their closer, Dominic Walsh. You just knew it was going to be a battle. He's got that reputation, right? Icy demeanor, that devastating slider. How did he navigate that last sequence?
Well, Walsh, they call him the Wall for a reason, right? He's incredibly calm under pressure.
Seems like it.
Comes in, tying run at second,
Yeah.
and he just goes to work. Painting corners, mixing that high-velocity fastball with the sharp, biting slider. After a tense, maybe 5-pitch battle.
Yeah.
Really worked the count. He induces a game-ending ground out, straight to the shortstop. Just a textbook display of closing out a high-leverage situation. No room for error.
Beyond the scoreboard then, looking at individuals, some performances really stood out, even in what felt like a team effort on both sides. Who impressed you most?
Well, for the Blue Jays, Marco Rodriguez was just exceptional. He didn't just get hits, he got multiple extra base hits, including that massive double in the 8th that gave them the lead.
Yeah, the go-ahead runs.
Exactly. His ability to just consistently barrel up the ball in those high-pressure moments, it says a lot about his focus, his talent.
And for the Sox.
On the Red Sox side, even though they lost, Sarah Lee's performance on the mound was remarkable. She kept that game so close for 6 strong innings.
Right, against that offense.
Exactly. Gave her team every chance, kept them right there, minimized damage. Really impressive outing.
And circling back to those strategic decisions by the managers, the pitching changes, the pinch hitters, maybe even deciding whether to steal or bunt, these were all critical factors, weren't they? It's easy to second guess after the fact.
Oh, always.
But in the moment, those are split-second calls that can change everything.
Absolutely. And that's what elevates baseball, I think, beyond just a series of plays. Peterson's decision, like we said, bringing in Garcia for that specific lefty, calculated risk, paid off.
Right.
Similarly, Davies using Thompson as a pinch runner. Okay, maybe it didn't directly lead to a run, but it forced the Blue Jays to adjust, maybe shifted their focus slightly. These aren't just reactions. They're often premeditated moves, based on scouting, based on stats, trying to gain even a tiny advantage. Even when they don't pan out, they show that strategic layer managers are constantly working on.
So wrapping up our deep dive here, yesterday's game between the Jays and the Sox, it was just a captivating display. Athleticism, strategy, and that unwavering competitive spirit.
The Blue Jays got the win, sure. But the Red Sox resilience, their refusal to just back down, that's what made it such a compelling matchup.
Definitely.
And if you connect this to the bigger picture, this game felt like a microcosm of baseball's beauty, really.
How so?
It's where that individual brilliance, like the catch or the clutch hit, intertwines with really meticulous strategic planning.
Yeah.
And the outcome just hangs in the balance to the very last out.
Exactly. From the strong starting pitching, the timely hitting, those huge defensive plays, and all the behind-the-scenes manager moves, this game just offered a rich tapestry of moments. What stands out most to you when you think back on it?
For me, it's thinking about the ripple effects. This single game, it'll be felt as both teams move forward.
Yeah.
The lessons learned, the momentum gained or maybe lost, that'll play a big role in how they approach their next series. It's not just about the W or the L. It's about how you adapt from it.
And for you listening in, this game really serves as a powerful testament to baseball's enduring appeal, doesn't it? It's a reminder of why this sport holds such a special place for so many enthusiasts, always capable of delivering these incredible, nuanced contests.
Right. And beyond just the final score, all these specific details we talked about, they provide this rich tapestry of events for you to dissect and appreciate. Kind of invites you to keep observing, keep analyzing the sport, finding those deeper connections that make it so endlessly fascinating.